Hey, good morning. Greg Lewis here. Is this pandemic ever going to end? I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get back to some normalcy in our family and our business. Don't know what the new normal is, but that is a topic for a future podcast. Meanwhile, I want to share some things you can do right now to survive and thrive during these chaotic times. As I've talked to family business owners this past year, I have found about half of them are struggling and the other half's businesses are flourishing. We could make the excuse that the struggling businesses are due to the pandemic, but I would like to propose that the odds are that many of them were struggling even before the pandemic. So, what is the difference, you're asking? Well, let's just say that those who are thriving have had a change in attitude. You know how Jimmy Buffett sings it? It's these changes in latitudes, changes in attitudes. Nothing remains quite the same. With all of our running and all of our cunning, if we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. Well, I would like to suggest that the first thing for you to do is to change your mindset. I get it. Times are hard right now, but giving into fear and desolation won't help you, won't help your business, nor the people who work for you. Stay open-minded and maintain your perspective. You'll only be able to recognize solutions if your mind is clear. Studio 539 Flowers in Providence, Rhode Island struggle with its supply chain. Since so many of their flower shop suppliers shut down or were interrupted due to reduced hours and labor, they exhibited resourcefulness by purchasing materials from local farms and creating additional jobs by growing their own flowers. Wick Therapy Candle in Beaver Creek, Ohio lost business in the beginning of the pandemic because customers were unable to come in and smell its products in person. The company creatively pivoted by providing a quiz option online for customers to find their perfect scent and have it delivered to their doors. So let me leave you with this. Focus on the things that you can control. First, there is nothing you can do about the pandemic. You can, however, make sure you do your part in keeping your team, your customers, and yourself safe from the disease. Second, you cannot save the economy, but you can work on your business rather than in it to hopefully save it from the circumstances. And finally, you cannot control how many people will line up when you try to get a loan from the bank, but you can be there the minute they open to increase your chances. This simple mind shift will help you organize what you can and cannot do in your current situation and help you focus your efforts on solutions instead of hindrances. So for more on what family business owners can do to survive and thrive during these chaotic times, join me for this week's Family Business Day podcast, where I interview Barbara Roberts. Barbara is a serial entrepreneur and entrepreneur in residence at Columbia University and Hofstra University. You can listen to the podcast on our website at www.tncfb.com, Apple Podcast, or your favorite podcast channel. Hey, I'm Greg Lewis, and I want your family to thrive, your business to perform, and for you and your family to create an enduring family legacy. So get out there and have a great week, and I'll see you next week.